When you wake up every morning, I want you to start living by this quote. What you're not changing, you're choosing. This quote has literally shifted my entire mindset and outlook on life, and I really believe that this has the capacity to help so many people. And it means if you hate your job, your health, your confidence, your mindset, and you're not doing anything about it, you're choosing it. And I get it, letting go of comfort is terrifying. But it is also the most freeing truth you'll ever hear because it means you're never stuck. You can always choose again. Now imagine if you only had 30 days left to live. It's wild how so many of us believe that we have so much time and spend our entire lives living to please someone else. And during times of intense stress and uncertainty, especially being a young adult and as a Georgia Tech student myself, it makes it so easy to let yourself go and neglect your mental and physical health. Hi, I'm Meg, and for most of my teenage years, I had drilled into myself the mindset that self-care was selfish. I thought that if I had time for self-care that day, it meant I hadn't done enough or worked hard enough. And as a result, I felt like I was in this hamster wheel every single day, running and running for my life. I developed bad burnout, my cortisol levels were through the roof, and I had anxiety 24/7. Once I realized this, I completely flipped to the other side, and for months I solely prioritized what I thought was self-care over my ambitions and goals. However, this time, instead of burnout, all I felt was unfulfillment and this nagging sense that I was wasting my life away. And it's funny because you'd think that swinging to the opposite extreme would fix everything. But in reality, self-care isn't about choosing between rest and growth. It's about finding that middle ground where you can be both ambitious and gentle with yourself at the same time. I had to learn that real self-care means showing up for your dreams even if they have nothing to do with your current job or major, as long as it makes sense to you. It's about giving yourself permission to want more and to rest enough so that you have the energy to chase it. For me, that means studying for my degree, yes, but also making videos like this, educating myself financially so that I can become independent, and sharing what I'm learning and experiencing every day with the goal that it even makes a difference to one person. And if I've learned anything, it's that you don't have to earn your rest by working yourself to death. So now when I feel that old burnout creeping in, I remind myself that taking a break doesn't make me lazy. It makes me stronger for the long run. And on the flip side, staying up for an extra few hours to study for something I'm passionate about isn't toxic either. It's coming from a place of love and peace. So imagine if you really did have 30 days left. Would you really want to spend them lying in bed for days avoiding your own goals? Or would you finally let yourself truly live? So if you need this reminder today, here it is. Self-care isn't selfish. Ambition isn't toxic. You're allowed to rest and you're allowed to dream big, and both are allowed to coexist.